Let's get Christ back in Christmas. That's what we church people insist our unchurched friends remember, that he is the reason for the season. It bothers us a little, I think, that people ignore Jesus. It is his birthday, after all. The question is, would Jesus even want his birthday celebrated? I don't know. I suspect not. He never mentions it. His disciples never mention it. In fact, throughout the whole entirety of the rest of the Bible, it never comes up, which seems kind of odd, given the fact you were born of a virgin. Seems like that cool little factoid might come up on occasion when you needed it, but it doesn't. If Jesus did want to celebrate his birthday, how would he go about it, I wonder? I'm not sure. I suspect it might look like he did on his original birthday, shunning the religious and political gatherings, and instead going out into the fields where the outsiders lived, the homeless, the shepherds, the lowliest people on earth at the time were the first to hear that Jesus had been born. They were the first to be invited to the party. The people we most likely would have dismissed as irrelevant and meaningless today, kicked him to the curb. That's where Jesus, I suspect, would find his first birthday party. He might also be reaching out to other people like he did then, like the Magi, who he called to visit him. You know, the Magi were not Oriental kings or wise men like we've made them out to be in our modern religious tales, imagining that only religious elite from faraway lands could possibly come and invited to see Jesus. They were Magi, magicians, sorcerers. The Bible calls them sorcerers. They were idolaters and stargazers, condemned, actually, throughout the Bible, ostracized for their beliefs, mocked. Jesus would be calling people like that, though, to himself, through the symbol even of their own idolatry, a star, something hated and reviled at that time. To get to the birthday party, I suppose that these lowly people would have to wade past a church and religious government disinterested in the real Jesus, celebrating him in name, perhaps with a cross around their neck, but shunning him in deed, posturing their love for him when their own greatness was all they had in mind. Perhaps I'm wrong. I usually am. Merry Christmas.